Beautiful people, awesome people, fantastic, beautiful. So, episode 11. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a couple of things I want to do. I have a couple of things I want to show, but first I want to share something that I thought is actually quite special and sweet. My YouTube subscriber number, which is fairly low, has gone up by 3 in the last couple of days. And while I might not have direct evidence to prove it, I think I know why. You see, my real world person, celebrated my birthday a couple of days ago. And when I picked them up from school on my birthday, a couple of friends sent along some really lovely handcrafted birthday cards for me, which was very sweet, and I think those birthday cards are awesome. Thank you very much. She also happened to mention that one or two of them, as their birthday presents to me, would subscribe to my channel. Yay! That's awesome. So, let's see what we get up to in this episode. There's one huge major thing that's happened on the server. So I think we'll start off by taking a look at that. I don't know if anyone has read the little thing I put together on my website. It's basically the blog of my character in this world. I'll put a link in the description below. But anyway, if you have read it, you will know by now that the character I'm playing, despite appearances to the contrary, is a goblin engineer. Yes, a goblin with pink skin and white hair. Maybe I should find a more greenish tinted skin at some stage, eh? But anyway, goblin engineer. Little known thing about goblins is that we have a very, very weak magic sense. We can sort of sense if magic has happened, but not much by way of details. Well, a couple of days ago, there was a huge surge of magic from all directions. All directions. Wasn't from a specific point, it came from all sides. So I thought, something's happened. Kind of weird. So maybe we should investigate a bit. So I did. I picked a direction at random. And I flew off. And I found something. Something very odd. So I put a waystone there. So, yeah, this looks quite normal, nothing strange going on here. But something strange is going on. Ooh. That seems to be quite a big change. So I followed this weird line. And it forms a perfect square around the world spawn point at 3,000 blocks away from 0, 0. Stepping out of character for a moment, I made a video a while ago saying how I regret not adding Terralith and Tectonic to the mod pack. So what I decided to do was I also installed Chunky, and I pre-generated all the chunks up to 3,000 blocks away from spawn, and then I added Tectonic and Terralith. And this is the result, which looks really weird at 3,000 blocks away from spawn. Oh, maybe I should put my elytra on before I try to fly in. But when you go past it, it looks awesome. It looks incredible. So yes, this is where the enormous surge of magic came from. The entire world changed beyond 3,000 blocks in each direction. And frankly, I think it looks gorgeous. And it's also extremely laggy because it's generating chunks. But yeah. So this is the new world generation for areas that we hadn't been to before. Quite cool. So trying to look at this new world generation using an elytra while the sun is setting. It's probably not that clever, so let's take a look with FreeCam. As you can see, the hills are much smoother and much, much higher. I believe there are about 100 new biomes without adding any new blocks. So that's quite cool. And if we go to a different area, I'm going to just travel to a different area and then we can take a look at that with FreeCam as well. I know that my big mining area, a hole in the ground, was close to the 3,000 border. So let's have a look at this. See, there's the border. And then beyond it we have the new generation. Even the snow layers have been smoothed out in this world generation. Looks much more natural. Let's take a chance and see if there are any epic caves, because apparently there are supposed to be some really good caves in this world generation as well. I don't really see much by way of new cave generation that's really epic here. Come on. Oh, this isn't. This looks pretty vanilla. Wouldn't you say? But it also just keeps going. This looks pretty much like vanilla cave generation. But apparently there are some really good caves generated by this combination of mods as well. So I look forward to exploring these. Should be fun. It's also going... Shush phone. It's also going to be quite fun showing this new world exploration to Tam. I'm telling you that my goblin magic sense picked it up. Cool. So another modpack thing. I was concerned for a while that the combination of mods in the pack was preventing finding sniffer eggs. Oh, it's dark. Let's go snooze while I talk. I'll sleep. I'll talk in my sleep. I was having a lot of trouble finding sniffer eggs. I just couldn't find sniffer eggs anyway. So I was thinking maybe some combination of mods was preventing sniffer eggs from appearing in the world. Silly me. I had it all wrong. I thought sniffer eggs were in suspicious gravel under cold water. Oi, I'm trying to record a clip here. Go away. As it turns out, sniffer eggs don't come from suspicious gravel under cold water. They come from suspicious sand under warm water. Hello, chunky boys. Yes, I've got 2 chunky boys. This is much too small, but this is the basic idea of how you do the farms for these guys. You stick them on mud because they can snuff up seeds and dig in the mud. And under the mud you put hoppers. Because mud isn't exactly a full block, the hoppers can suck up the seeds that they sniff out. And then the hoppers just feed them into here. And as you can see, it's way too small. They're not getting very many. But, importantly, torchflower and pitcher plant seeds can be grown in these things, botany pots. So I've planted some. I've got lots of pitcher plants, got lots of torchflowers, and almost no seeds. Seed generation of these plants is terrible. But at least I now am getting the plants. So yes, there's that. Oh, whoops, never mind. Something else that I showed last time, that I made a small improvement on, is, remember I said the wall, I didn't like the wall design of my tunnel here? So I've changed it. I think the slight depth and the pots add a nice little bit of detail and interest to the walls. In theory, oh no, we're not on 1.21. I can't put stuff inside the pots, but at least I can put pots down. So yes, small improvement there. So another small improvement. I had to switch the shaders on for this. I started working on this little park at the bottom of the flag. So we can come sit here and enjoy the view. Or we can come sit here on this side and enjoy the view out. So some progress happening there too. I might use some of the pitcher plants and torch flowers here too, because they're quite nice looking plants. This is my new buddy, discovered while I was exploring the 3000 block border. Jack Parrot. If you know, you know. If you don't know, never mind. Anyway, that is episode 11. I suppose it wasn't all that difficult to think about things to talk about and to show. Not a huge amount of progress in terms of my building stuff, but an enormous change to the world. I wonder what will happen in those new areas. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you next time. Bye bye.